Men, should you give your woman full access to your money? Part 2. Men, should you give your woman full access to your money? Part 2. What's up, everybody? My name is Kier, and you are watching The Important Things That Really Matter. Today, we are talking about men. Should you give your woman full access to your money? Men, should you give your woman full access to your money? We're going to be talking about this today. Very, very important. Very, very extremely important. You want to make sure that you share this video with as many men as possible. And I know that there's some women subscribers also too to my channel. I give a whole lot of very, very good information that can end up saving you thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And some people, the information will save you millions of dollars, those people. So what am I saying right now? Ladies, those of you that's watching this video, those of you that are subscribers, this information applies to you also too. But I am directing these videos specifically to the men because it happens to the men a lot more than it happens to the women, okay? So keep that in mind. So this video is also for you too. And once again, this is part 2. Part 2 of men, should you give your woman full access to your money? Now, this concerns girlfriends that men are living with. This concerns wives that men may be married to. And I'll let you make the determination as to whether you should allow your woman full access to your money. So anyway, there's a particular, before I get into it, let me say fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Now, there was a particular guy. This guy kept wondering what is going on with the money in the household. This man was married to his wife. He'd been married to her for a while. This man was wondering what is going on with all of the money in the household. And so he was noticing that his wife was getting a little bit nervous. He started going through all the money because he started going through the money. He started going through the bank account. He started going through the utility bills, the bank accounts, the bank statements. He started adding up the utilities, adding up the mortgage amount, started adding up car notes is being paid, insurance being paid. He started calculating all of the household expenses, including clothes and everything. And as he's going through the bank statements, he doesn't just have just the current month's bank statements. He got all the past 12 months of bank statements. And then he went not only the past 12 months, he went even further back, a few years, maybe even more than a few years. Well, as the husband was going through the bank account and adding up everything, adding up all the household expenses, so he knew by going through everything how much it took to run his household, which is the same thing that you should be doing also too, checking behind when the bills are being paid. But what this guy did, major mistake that this man did, a lot of men have this old-fashioned mentality. What is the old-fashioned mentality that this man has? This man believed in going out, working hard, bringing the money home, and handing the check over to the wife, and then letting the wife pay all the bills without following up behind her to see how the bills or how the money was being distributed. Well, anyway, what had taken place was when the man finally did this years later, the husband found out that he had a significant amount of money, a significant chunk of money missing out of his bank account. That's why he kept going back years and years and years. This man figured out that his wife had taken about $50,000 from this man. Now, there's a lot of women that got the attitude and the mentality that what is mine, and what is yours is mine. There's a lot of ladies that have the mentality that what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. And so when this man sits up here, it took him a while to do all this. He found out that his wife had taken $50,000 from him. Now, this man also had at one particular point in time was going through some serious hard times, some serious hard financial times. Now, while he was going through some serious hard financial times, and he needed extra money to be able to help out with the hard financial times that he was going through, his wife did not tell him anything at all about the money she had stashed away. Once again, so even though this man was going through some extreme financial hard times, this man has sit up here and found out that his wife has stolen or basically took from him $50,000. And when he was going through the hard times, she didn't even tell him she had this extra money set aside. So basically, this woman was watching her husband have a financial downfall, had all this money aside, wouldn't even tell him, and let him be up under extreme amount of stress to try to deal with the financial hardship he was having at the particular point in time. But anyway, the man found out that a significant amount of money was being taken out of a check, out of his bank account regularly. And his wife had taken over, well, his wife had taken around about $50,000 out of the bank account. He goes to confront the wife about all this money that he saw was missing. And the wife's attitude was, it's my money. I could do whatever I want to do with my money. And so the husband was looking at the wife like he was sleeping with the enemy. Why would you take $50,000 out of my account, stashing it away without informing me about it? Her attitude was, it's my money also, so I could do what I want to do. Well, see, this is what happens when you do not sit down and look at where the money is going in your household. This is what happens when you do not look at what is going on with the money in your household. If you don't do your bills, this is what can happen to you. And then your wife is telling you, your wife or your girlfriend is telling you, this is her money. So basically, in a nutshell, what had taken place, what had happened was that it put a really, really bad taste in the husband's mouth. I know the husband now is thinking about, I need to get rid of this woman. I need to divorce this woman because she did this underhanded, conniving, scheming stuff. Now, if this situation was in reverse and the husband, if this situation was in reverse and the wife had found out that the husband had taken $50,000 from her, it would be instant divorce. It will be instant, no, this money does not belong to you. And you pretty much can believe that she probably contributed little to nothing to what was in the bank account, and all that money that she had taken out was money that was being put in by the husband. So, would you please, you have to beware. You have to beware, you have to beware, you have to beware. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Make it a point to share this information with other men, and ladies, share the information with other women too, because they need to know it happens to them too, but it happens to men a whole lot more than it happens to women. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please hit the notification bell, and peace.